welcome back. I am binge watching the Apothecary Diaries. I'm trying to see if I can catch up to episode 20. We shall see. So that is why I am still in the same clothes as I was in the last episode. I hope that doesn't bother you all. Okay. It is what it is, and I just have to do what I have to do when I have time to do it. You can understand, right? Anyway, so yeah, I am jumping into episode 16 of the Apothecary Diaries called Lead.
All right, I'm listening.
To begin with, the circumstances actually concern an acquaintance of an acquaintance. There was a metalworker who was the palace purveyor. He passed away recently.
You want me to uncover this mysterious method he took to the grave with him?
You make it sound so simple.
Well, yeah, it is simple. It is. It's very straightforward. At least it's going to be that way for Mau Mau. I mean, things just seem to come to her with ease.
His 3 sons all served as his apprentices. As the father was dying, the sons learned one will take his place as the purveyor. The workshop shack went to the eldest. Furniture with excellent craftsmanship for the middle son, and a fishbowl for the youngest.
Interesting.
He left one final note. Unfortunately, the sons are as much in the dark as you and I are.
And those gifts, their worth seems incredibly unbalanced, too.
Yeah, for sure.
You said they consisted of a shack, furniture, and a fishbowl? The younger the son, the lower the value of the memento, it seems. How well prepared. It's like he anticipated this happening. Fascinating. On that note, I'd like to request time off tomorrow.
Same deal as last time. Ask permission before you act. You serve me, got it?
I'll follow your lead.
What is up with the attitude? Like, literally, what is up with the attitude? Like, what's the problem?
Master Boss.
Like, we need to air this out before we go any further.
Oh, thank you for coming out.
If these are the older brothers, the first man must have been the youngest.
The furniture placement is quite odd. Hold on!
He has a point.
What is his problem? She got to ask to take a step, to turn her head. What? Next, to breathe? He need to chill out. He need to chill because he kind of getting on my nerve, and this is only what, the second time seeing him.
The room still looks kind of nice, though. Probably because of how this table weirdly brings the room together. And the chest of drawers is classy.
That's my property, girl. Feel free to look, but there's no touching.
The second son received furniture as his memento. If it's this chest of drawers, that makes him the middle child.
I know this is fiction. I know that this represents or characterizes some of the mentality and attitude that men had towards women back then, but that just that doesn't matter. It's just really annoying. That's mine, girl. Okay, what you think she trying to walk out with it? Huh? You think she gonna carry it on her back out of there? And you standing right there. Even if she were to touch it, what, her fingertip gonna burn a hole in it? Okay, all right, let me stop. Okay.
The window's placement is strange, too. It's Western style and unusually tall. Despite the ample sunlight that could have come in, someone decided to plant a huge chestnut tree outside and obscure it. Discoloration. Was something placed here a long time?
Our father left us a mystery. Are you certain that you can solve it?
Hopefully.
She like, yeah, yeah, I got this. just follow my lead. Just follow my lead. We got this. I got this.
Old man. Sure, thanks for the chest. Even if it is quite useless. He leaves me behind a single key, which doesn't work.
Wait, the key doesn't unlock it?
Oh.
This here. It's most likely made for the drawer in the center.
Our dad, he probably wanted...
You realize I'm envious. Out of all our gifts, yours can easily be sold.
True. You might not get much on the trade, but at least it'll be enough to live off of for a while.
Oh, okay. Usually parents know their children, at least most of the time, right? Did he really think his sons were going to be able to figure this out on their own? I mean, I don't even think we're halfway through the episode yet. But Mao Mao is going to be the one that figures this out. I don't believe they're going to figure this out. And they won't figure it out, wouldn't have figured it out without Mao Mao's help. Did he really think his sons were going to be able to do this on their own? He had to know, he had to understand that part of the risk of leaving a will such as this, that they might never figure it out. And there goes decades worth of knowledge and history. Yes, this is fiction. And I be talking to the screen like they can hear me. But for real though, for real.
It's pretty clear the older brothers aren't exactly fond of the youngest.
I want the two of you to stop at once, behaving this way, and in front of guests. I am so sorry. My two oldest have become so cynical.
Wait a second.
Where are you?
The sun. It doesn't come in for long.
I can't figure this out. I don't know what's going on.
Wait, I knew he looked familiar. He's a total dead ringer for Gaoxuan.
Well, have you?
One more thing.
You all should have a tea party together, just like the old times.
Wait, could it be?
What?
Fishbowl originally placed over there, on top of the pedestal.
Oh, it does have a little
yes,
square
actually.
base.
We used to have a goldfish in it, and put it here. If it got too cold, they would die. We haven't had any goldfish, at least not for the past several years.
Hey, sit back down.
Literally, he's getting on my nerve. Are you not here to do a job? Literally, that's why she's here. She can't solve ish if she's sitting down. And he ain't doing nothing. He ain't solving nothing. He ain't putting 1 + 1, 2 + 5 together. Okay. He's not doing nothing. Let her do her work. He might look like Gaoxuan, but he certainly does not act like him.
What did I do to get assigned to this detail?
So you filled it with water exactly like this, right? Don't move! My apologies. It could possibly blind you if it shines in your eyes. Also step back because you're blocking it.
You gonna explain what's going on?
You'll find out soon enough. First, unlock this drawer with the key.
Clearly, you weren't paying attention when I said it doesn't fit.
Clearly, you just didn't see the smoke come out of there after she put the glass and filled it with water and had the sunlight hit it. Clearly, you weren't paying attention.
But do you happen to use solder in this workshop?
Indeed. Often, yes.
So what does it all mean?
I did as the will said. If you'd followed your father's instructions and had the tea party, you surely would have found the answer on your own.
I don't know.
The metal stuck in the keyhole. The beam of light must have melted it into liquid, which flowed into the mold below before hardening.
Is this a joke?
The grayish crystal on the right. It looks like the same kind as the one near the entrance.
Damn it! It figures. He wanted the three of us to be closer. Well, I guess he succeeded by making all of us look like idiots.
He didn't make nothing look like nothing. You just an idiot.
I've heard of a process that involves mixing several different types of metals together. The alloy melts at a temperature lower than that of the individual material. Of the 3 chunks, 2 were lead and tin. The differently sized drawers might represent the ratios at which the metals should be mixed. But it doesn't feel appropriate for me to comment.
We did what he wanted? Let's go.
Such a complete and utter waste of time.
He relied on you because you never made mistakes. You've always been good at getting to know people, Tsu. He said you should feel special. Making friends so easily is a rare gift. That's my view, if you even care.
Excuse us.
No, sir. Please excuse us.
Father, this has got nothing to do with me.
He's like, excuse us. It looks like we've come here to do what we needed to do. Looks like y'all need to have some more time with this family healing, this, bringing together the bonds again. Thanks to Mamao's wisdom, okay, her puzzle solving skills. And again, Mamao's like, this has nothing to do with me. She is so quick to say that. Like, this don't got nothing to do with me. This don't concern me. She doesn't let herself get excited about anything but poisons or booze, herbs. She's really different.
There's an apothecary named Woolman at a brothel. It's the Verdigris house in the Pleasure District. He happens to be a skilled physician, too. If you ever start to feel unwell, you should go pay him a visit.
And as I say that, she goes back and makes sure that they know, hey, there's a resource out here if you start to feel sick. Don't be side-eye her.
Thank you for the other day. From what I hear, the matter had a rather interesting resolution. A final lesson of sorts. The eldest will take care of the bookkeeping, while the second son will find new clients. They've chosen to contribute, albeit in different roles than their previous ones. Yes, of course. You must think I had an ulterior motive, but I simply can't abide good talent being kept buried. Age shouldn't determine one's worth. Those who possess genius should receive the appropriate praise and attention.
So he's scoping out Mao's talents? For what? What you want, sir? Speak plainly. What do you want?
By the way, I was hoping to hear the rest of your story.
Forgive me, but which story is that?
You remember? The one about the courtesan.
Ah, yes! I did promise I would tell you how to decrease their value.
Oh, I know! Oh, I know! I know what he's gonna say. I guess there could be a couple ways. Okay. So maybe I don't know what he's gonna say. But here's my guesses. Okay. Guess one is that you messed up her face. The other guess I have is that you get her knocked up. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know down below. Let me know what y'all guesses are. Respectfully, right? You know, be tactful in your responses in the comments, all right? But yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me press play so I can see what he finna say.
Why should you ask me, when you have someone who knows that world intimately?
There you go again.
Goodness, is it that late already?
Speaking in riddles.
Subordinates would scold me if I stayed any longer. They'll find it's a good drink with a flavor that's not overly sweet. Farewell, until tomorrow, that is.
Sir, don't come back here. Don't come back here. He he he's spinning like he creating webs, all right? All right, real sticky webs, trying to get Jinshi caught up, trying to get, I think, Mau Mau caught up. No, no. Don't come around here no more.
Did you need me?
Does your knowledge extend to makeup?
Yes, well, just the basics, that is.
Perfect. Then you wouldn't mind helping with mine.
What? What?
Sorry?
This was definitely a more excited episode than episode 15. I had a lot more to vent about. Yeah, this character, you gotta keep your eyes on him. He's very interested in Mau Mau. For what purposes, we don't know yet, but he's definitely testing boundaries here. And what does Jinshi need with makeup? All right, y'all. I am continuing my binge watching session. See y'all in the next one.